Hi ladies, this is part 2 of some handmade embellishments that I've done. I had a request on Junk Journal Junkies chat group to do it so that they could see the embellishments a little bit better. These are some alternate book pages that I've done, and I just Mod Podged some napkins onto them and did some inking toward the edges, and then I have gessoed the back of it so that they can use that for writing. So I don't want to get those too close and make them go out of focus, so I hope you are able to see them. This one I actually did a little bit of some, and if you're wondering what I'm hunting for my ink that I had over here. I took some gold rub and went around the edges on this one, as well as using the vintage photo on it. And then another one. And that one. And then this one, didn't really know what I had in mind whenever I made it. I just made it and really love how it turned out. I'm thinking very seriously about using it as the front of a journal or a mini album. So, but yeah. This is just a napkin, and this is a rose from a ribbon, from this ribbon, and then flower, piece of canvas, and then just some things layered on top of it. Key, that embellishment, and all that stuff is glued down so it doesn't come off. But and again, I won't go into a lot of details, ladies, on how I did these, but certainly if you have any questions, all you have to do is ask me, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Just a little tag. I did some inking, and this is a stamp that I have, and I actually did some watercolor ink on that. And another one. Just some lace, and these are some edges that I cut off with my punch from We Are Memory Keepers. This one, just some inking on the background, book pages that I've torn, a stamp. This is a stamp, and if you want to know more about the stamp, I've got it. It's a wooden stamp, but my stamps are kind of scattered right now from where I've got everything drug out to work on this journal. And so I'm not real sure where it's at right now. Just a key and some little mini rosebuds, a butterfly made out of a book page, and then just did some inking on it and did some watercoloring on some of the items. This is a tag that I made for my brother's book, and I really love how it turned out. He loved his truck. But and another one. You notice that not all of my tags have ribbon or something on them. I haven't decided what color I'm going to put on them or what I'm going to put on them yet, and that's why they don't. So this is just a little piece from, it's like a little corner pocket from one of my Heartfelt Creation dies, and I just used it to put down there, and then got some lace on the bottom, a little tag, and it says, life is a journey. And then that little tiny butterfly, and then that little tiny butterfly is from this little punch. We'll just set that right there. And then what I've been using on some of the top parts of my tags, like for instance this one, is this punch. And yes, I have a tag punch, or not a tag punch, but a tag die, but that was quicker. It was closer to me. Just some stamping. These are some stamps that I have. They're wooden stamps, and then I just inked the background of them and did some random stamping on there. But if you have any questions, let me know. And then this one is my new die from Tonic, called Mannequin. This is from the paper. There's some fussy cutting. I did some not embellishment, but embossing from a Anna Griffin embossing folder, and then just have some lace there. You actually have a dress form on the tag, and then you have a separate dress form. So I was able to take that dress form and take lace and layer it on there, and then cut it out in the shape. And then this is just some trim that I cut a piece off that actually just made it perfect for the center. So I really like how that turned out. And then another tag. This is all stamps from Tim Holtz. This is actually a wooden veneer butterfly that I took and dipped in my ink and let it dry. Then I inked the edges and then cut one of those little bitty tiny butterflies out again and put that in the middle. This is from Heartfelt Creations collection. The stamp is from All Glammed Up, and I just love that dress. And it's pretty whenever it's been watercolored. I've done that before too, but I decided not to do it on this one. But I really like how it turned out. And you can use the back for journaling. And this one, oops, this is a Heartfelt Creation stamp that I have, and just did some stenciling and some inking, then going around the edges. I thought it turned out pretty cool. And then this one is another one. I've decoupaged a napkin, some lace, torn some book pages, decoupaged them. This was a little ATC card that I was gifted, and I'll put that on there. And then the flower is mine. It's one of mine that I made. And then I just got a button in the center there. Another one, just some inking and stamping, embossing, and put a little, just thinking about you. Yeah. And then I'm sure some of y'all have probably seen my video on mirror image, and this is one of my tags that I did for that. Thought it turned out pretty cool. Okay, and then just a few of my flowers that I've made. These are some that I already had made up, so I thought y'all might want to see them. And these are stamps and die cuts from Heartfelt Creations. I believe this is the large vintage floret rose. Same for that one. And then this is the mini vintage floret rose. This is the botanical rose stamp and die. And this one is Heartfelt Creations too, but I can't think of the name of it. It's some type of a water lily flower, I believe. But, and then these are my envelopes that I've made from from old book pages. Just did some, I cut some lace and Mod Podged it on in different areas, and then I actually Mod Podged my book page, and then the top of it, some more lace and some cheesecloth, and some cut these little flowers off of some trim I had, and another one. And these also, I followed a tutorial from one of the ladies on Junk Journal Junkies. And then you have a little place here that you can put something also. And then this one is a napkin that I've decoupaged on there. Some lace trim, a button, and then just a little embellishment from Graphic 45 paper, A Time to Celebrate. And then some trim with some little danglies. And then this one, I took and I just used cardstock on this one. But I tore a book page and put some cheesecloth and the page on there. And then this was actually a piece of embossed cardstock that I got from Anita Crutchfield. And then I just inked it, and then made a flower from the Tim Holtz Tattered Blossoms, the mini Tattered Blossoms. And then this is just some lace. It actually is the same lace that I have on my table. And then this piece is a canvas that I embossed and then did some painting on it. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it looked old, so I used it to put on my envelope and then sewed it on there. And then this one, I just have some lace that I've decoupaged on there, and then some trim on top of that, some more roses, and then lace there, trim up there, some more roses, and then this is just a little image that I fussy cutted. And my last one, I actually put a Velcro closure on it. Just thought I'd try it. But did a little stamping there, put the trim, and then this is another little trim here, and put a button on it. And ladies, I do believe that that is all of my embellishments that I have found laying around that I've made. If you ladies have any questions that you want me to answer, or have any questions, I don't think I said that right, did I? You all know what I meant. But if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed my embellishments. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for liking them enough to ask me to do this. Thank you for all the likes and all the sweet and kind comments that you put on my post. And y'all have a great day, ladies. I have got to go and have emissions done on my car and go get my car tag because it expires today. So I didn't realize what time it was. I have got to get going. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.